Okay, here's a quick demo of using Box, and the idea is to have a shared folder between the instructor and students so that videos can be shared, or any types of files actually. So to get to Box, for UNO's Box, I'm on the my.unomaha.edu webpage, and there is a link here for, did I pass it? There it is, for Box. Or the direct URL is just box.unomaha.edu. And when you click there, you'll be presented with a part of UNO, click Continue, and it's somewhat of a familiar login screen that we see often at UNO. You'll use your NetID and password, same that you use to log into email or Blackboard. And in my instance, I've actually got a lot of stuff here in Box. But what I envisioned for this case is to, how I would organize it at least, is to create a folder first for the class. So I'm going to click this New button. We're going to create a folder. And I don't know what class it is you're using, so I'll just make something up. I'm going to call this EDU 1000. And I'll click OK. That's all I care about right now is that first folder. And I'll go into that folder now. And now I'd create a folder for each student in the class. So I'll create another folder. And one tip, my initial thought was just to name it after the student. But when you share it with the student, all they're going to see is the name of that folder. So I think it actually makes sense to have the course name and the student. So in this case, it's for my EDU 1000 course, and this is the folder for Jim Wolf. So there's the first one. I'll just create one more. So one more folder, EDU 1000. And this one I'll actually call Sharon Williamson. I think I spelled that right. So if it were me, I'd go ahead and do this, and I'd create all my folders first. Then you need to set up the share between each folder and the student. So in the case of for Sharon, there's a couple places to do this. Where I like to do it is when viewing the folder here, I can click this little ... and there is an option to, under sharing, invite collaborators. Now, something that's important about Box, there's a terminology of share, and share is usually meaning where I want to give someone access to see things inside a folder. I can create a link that I just send the link and anyone has access without logging in. But we want to have collaborators because you want your students to be able to upload things to this folder as well. So I'm going to invite collaborators. I can just start typing a name here. So I'll start typing Sharon Williamson, and there we go. I see the name showing up right there. I can simply pick it. That works if the person has logged in the Box before. But if someone hasn't logged in, if you don't see their name showing up when you start typing their first and last name, just type in their email address, and it'll set up to share that way as well. Okay, so at this point, permissions of editor is probably what you want. If you want to learn more about permissions, if I click on that little blue arrow, it'll show me the different access levels you can provide and what they can do with that. So an editor can upload, download, preview, get links, edit, delete, everything except for they're not the owner. So that's what I think you're going to want to have. The other one might be video viewer uploader. The only difference there is they can't delete things. So that'd be another option for you. Let's actually do that. We'll do, well, we'll leave this at editor. There is a default message that goes in there. You can change it if you want to, but once you send an invite, it has then set up that collaboration, and that person has access to that folder. Okay, I'm not going to do this right now because it would actually send you a message, but I would then proceed and do the next one. So Jim Wolf, I would go there and I would click sharing, invite collaborators, add Jim's name here. Actually, he goes by James. And there he is. And again, same thing. And after I've done that for my 10 students, they all have access to upload to the folders. When the students go in here, they would see this folder shared as soon as they log into Box. They would simply go into there, and they can either drag a video to upload it to this, or they can use the upload button, say upload files, pick a video file from their computer, and upload it. And then you'd have access, they have access. Again, that was the idea I had for this project. Hope that makes sense how we did this. If not, shoot me an email.